What's up, YouTubes? It's Yugi Shock, the official YouTuber, and I made a few modifications to my dragon demo. Um, so I'm just gonna go through what I did. Um, I have some of the cards in front of me that are like must needs. So let's get started. You must need, or you have to have, at least one bottomless trap hole. I run 3 magic cylinders mainly because I don't have any mirror forces. But you can substitute these for mirror forces, but I recommend at least running 1 magic cylinder. Solemn Judgment is a really good card to run. I would strongly recommend this card as well. Monster Reborn, you can only have 1, so I run 1. I run 2 MSTs, and then the rest of the cards, well, not the rest of them, but some of these cards, I'll name off the ones that you can substitute for. Call of the Haunted, you can substitute for it with like Monster Reincarnation or something like that, but I recommend having this card as well. Dragon's Rebirth, Escape from a Dark Dimension, Sound of Retreat, Interdimensional Matter Transporter, which is really good, Champion's Vigilance. Now the spell cards, I strongly recommend running most of the ones that I have here. 1 Swords of Revealing Light, Stray Lambs. Now, you don't have to run this. I run this in case if I'm in dire need of an emergency to get a high level monster out on the field, because you contribute the tokens, which is what I like about having this card. DDR, Different Dimensions Reincarnation, bring back one of your banished monsters. So this is a must need because this deck has a lot of banishing going on. Card Trader. This deck is all about what cards you can get and as quick as you can get them, so this is a must need. Dragonic Tactics, another must need. Tribute 2 dragons, special summon 1 level 8 dragon from your deck, another must need. A wing beat of a giant dragon, you can substitute for this. I use this because it gets rid of back row, but as you've seen, I have 2 MSTs. And I also run a storm to get rid of some more back row. Like, I don't trust back rows whatsoever. Magical Stone Activation. Discard 2 cards and get a spell from your graveyard and add it to your hand. A very good card to have. Charge of the Light Brigade. Mill the top 3 cards of your deck and add 1 level 4 or lower Lightsworn monster from your deck to your hand. A really good card to have. That way you can get some light and dark monsters in the graveyard. That way you can banish them. Book of Moon, for effect monsters such as Exes and Sea Crows. Mind Control, say that your opponent has 1 monster, no back row. This is really good because you can take control of their monster and leave their field wide open. Heavy Storm, once again to get rid of the back row. And Chaos Zone, because there will be a lot of banishing, as I said. Now, the Lightsworn monsters I have in this deck, I don't run many, I run 4. I run Garganoth, Lightsworn Dragon, Jane, Lightsworn Paladin, Raikou, Lightsworn Hunter, and Lila, Lightsworn Sorceress. I run Raikou, Jane, and Lila because their effects of mill. You have to mill 2 or 3 cards to the graveyard from the top of your deck. It's always good. Now these are the main monsters that you will need to make this deck perfect. You at least need 1 Eclipse Wyvern, because whenever it goes to the grave you can banish 1 monster. Whenever it's banished, that monster comes to your hand. A Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. He is another must because you can special summon 1 dragon type monster from your hand or graveyard. Light Pulsar Dragon. Once again, you'll need to banish to get this card out on the field. Well, you don't need to. You can tribute for him, but I would suggest banishing because of Chaos Zone. Chaos Sorcerer. Dark Flare Dragon. Blue Eyes White Dragon. and White Night Dragon. Now, Blue Eyes White Dragon and White Night Dragon I have in this deck because they're very powerful cards, and I can get them out with Red Eyes Darkness effect. And if I don't have Red Eyes Darkness out, I can banish Red Eyes Darkness with Eclipse Reverend's effect, and banish Blue Eyes or White Knight. And then, say with, like, if I had Dark Flare Dragon in my hand or Chaos Sorcerer, banish Eclipse Reverend and a Dark Monster, and add that to your hand. Now, these cards right here, I have because they're light and dark, and they fit in the Dragon deck very nice. Dark Arm Dragon, Axe Dragnute, Vice Dragon, which is a good card to pull on your first hand, saying that you're going second, and if your opponent summons or sets a monster. Parsec the Intercelestial Dragon to get one of the cards in the side deck out. Red Eyes Bee Chick, Prime Material Dragon, Lord of the D, which you can substitute for him. I'm planning on taking him out of this deck. Bright Star Dragon, Red Eyes Bee Dragon, Kaiba Man, the White Stone of Legend, Herald of Creation, and Summoner Monk. Now, time for the side deck. These aren't part of the side deck, but might as well just show you some tokens. Now for the side deck, Heraldic Sun Dragon, Overlord of Heliopolis. This is a very good card to have in the side deck. These other ones are optional. I barely ever use the side deck whenever I play this deck. But Still Swarm Roach, Night Path Operative, and number 19 Freezadon. I have these in the side deck just in case. Yeah, Night Path Operative's effect's actually pretty good. But other than that, Still Swarm Roach is okay if you're running up against Dragon Rollers or something. Number 19 Freezadon, I just have him in there for like defense. And Heraldic Sun Dragon, Overlord of Heliopolis, I have them in there for his attack and his effect. Very good to have. So just tell me what you think. Tell me where you think this needs improvement at. Tell me where you think I can do better. I know that I should add like one more Eclipse Reverend and one more Blue Eyes. But tell me what you guys think, and see you guys next time.